In the next decade, India will add 100 million to its workforce. And by 2030, she is projected to contribute about 30% of the global workforce. This is a tremendous opportunity, best used only if we ensure that our education system is competent enough to meet the market demands. To explore this facet further, we spoke to some eminent educationists about their take on student employability and their concerns surrounding the future employability in India for their students.
In today's competitive environment, just knowledge of the core competency or the mainstream is not enough. The child needs to develop an overall personality to work in today's knowledge economy. And therefore it is important for all students to understand this particular aspect and prepare themselves in terms of interpersonal communication skills, written skills, as well as oral communication, the overall personality of the child, to show inquisitiveness, to work out of a box in a situation which is presented to the student when they are at their workplace. Working in various professional clubs to get an hands-on experience is another facet. And further, the connect with the industry is absolutely essential. The curriculum at NIIT University encompasses these features. The students, apart from going through the core professional courses, also undertake 2 internships. One question that we as academicians want to ask the people in the industry is, we are working with you so that we are able to provide you manpower which is competent and productive from day one. Apart from these initiatives, we would like you to tell us what are the requirements that you have that could be inculcated into the curriculum of the university such that the product of this university is from day one productive.
First of all, candidate is supposed to have a thorough knowledge in their subject areas, but at the same time they should also have soft skill, interpersonal skill which impresses the corporate world, more so in the marketing department, marketing area or sales areas where the interpersonal skill is paramount important. Some knowledge in sports, general activities, politics, general environment, besides the domain area. There is a vast scope for the development of the curriculum. Most of the institutions change the curriculum quite often just to have the alignment with the corporate world. We should have the specialization in various subjects in the curriculum. At the same time, rather than teaching the specialization area in a traditional manner, we should have some kind of innovation, some kind of a creativity while delivering the lectures or designing the courses in the specialization.
Education sector has come a long way in bridging the gap between the corporate requirements and the teaching curriculum. Education is liaising in a big way with corporates, wherein corporates themselves come over on board and look at our curriculum and tweak it in a way that would suit them. For example, even at Jagpuria, we have structured our teaching methodologies in a way so that what the corporates require can be taught at college.
I think it is a high time for us to sit together with the corporate world and discuss with them what exactly the industry wants from the institution so that we can bridge the gap, narrow down the gap considerably. In ensuring the better employability to our students, how important it is for the industry collaboration.
The student should have excellent communication skill, should be knowledgeable, should have that confidence level high and go-getter.
To have the knowledge skill set which is very important in today's world, that because of the rise in population, there's a lot of competition in getting the job. So you need to have that X factor, and that X factor is the knowledge. Interpersonal skills is the key factor in getting a job. You need to be really on top of things. You need to work with your team. You need to collaborate, communicate, and execute your tasks. Most of the students have a challenge, which is communication. IFP constantly strives to bring about the best in students by giving them a lot of communication classes.
There is need to innovate the curriculum in keeping with the fast growing requirements of the industry.
What I was learning 5 years back may be relevant, but only to a certain extent. I need to know more. You need to be in sync with the market.
Financial services sector or the services sector per se have been growing in our country, and there is need to customize programs and courses for meeting the requirements of this sector.
For example, at IFP's program, we were not teaching Forex 2 years back, but now Forex trading has been included because it's a demand from our employers. I think the biggest change that the government needs to bring about in the education sector is bring about some transparency. Whenever the students come to us, they are really confused between UGC, AICTE, whether it is distance, whether it is regular. I mean, there should be a uniformity in whatever the government is bringing about in policies, and that should be very clearly communicated to the students.
My question is that apart from customizing the curriculum and improving and innovating the delivery mechanism, the template, what else we should be doing so that the employability of our students improves?